Fable Forge is a new AI RPG platform built around worlds where the characters actually remember you. And I spent my first 24 hours in one of them, Slice of Life, a small village where every relationship is gated by memory. Instead of one big sandbox where you can go anywhere and be anyone, this world gives you a dense, specific place and characters who do not forget what you did to them. This isn't a rated review because Fable Forge is still early and I hit real bugs, the developer's flagship world is still being built, but it is a first look at what's playable right now, so let's get into it. The first impression is this doesn't look like most AI RPGs. Most platforms give you one static portrait per character and that's it, and Fable Forge animates its characters. Small looping, idle motion, little gestures. It's not the full visual novel treatment we saw in Craft's closed beta, but it's a smart, cheap way to make a character feel like it's actually there instead of pasted in. And here's the actual reason this video exists. Every memory character forms in Fable Forge gets tagged two ways: a weight from minor to unforgettable, and a valence, positive or negative. Those tags aren't flavor text, they gate what's actually available to you. Enough weighted positive memories and new relationship stages open up. One unforgettable negative memory, and the door can close for good. That's a genuinely different answer to the AI forgets everything problem than I've been covering before. Myth Engine's Maelstrom tries to keep the whole world stay true underneath the narration. Fable Forge isn't trying to track everything, it's tracking what mattered and how much. It's more gamified and less like a general memory engine. Mechanically, how does the game work? Well, picture Stardew Valley with an AI dungeon master. You move between named locations in the village, run into villagers doing their own thing, get pulled into small quests, and build relationships over time. No affiliation with Stardew Valley, but the similarity is structural and not content. The difference is every single conversation is AI driven, so the same errand plays out differently depending on what you say and what the character already remembers about you. I ran two sessions, which were a simple one-on-one date and a full day living in the village. The full village playthrough is the better showcase. That's where the location hopping and memory gating actually get room to compound. Fable Forge is making a deliberate bet. You don't get a free-form sandbox, so you're limited to this world's own locations and its own cast, but in exchange, everything feels more worked out. It plays less like an AI sandbox and more like a regular game that happens to run on AI. That's the philosophical opposite of something like the Chronicler, which stripes out visible tracking entirely. Fable Forge is betting that surfacing the memory tiers, letting you see gears, is what makes progress feel earned. I hit a couple of bugs in 24 hours, which is expected this early, and what mattered more was that the developer was responsive, on top of it in real time. Same good sign I flagged with Craft and Myth Engine, doesn't prove it'll scale, but an engaged developer during the rough early days beats a quiet one any day. So, quick bit of context on why I'm telling you all this straight, bugs included. After this review went up, the Fable Forge team posted about it publicly, specifically praising how accurate and fair it was about the rough spots. And that's the whole point of doing this independently. Credible coverage has to cut both ways, or it isn't worth anything. Fable Forge's flagship world is still in development, and on this evidence, it's worth waiting for. Full rated review comes up once I've spent more time with it. If you want a full written first look, it's linked down below. The slice of life world, everything I just covered in more depth, and if you want every AI RPG platform I've actually played and rated, that directory is there too. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.